Hello, my Leo witches. It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting, and today we are going to do your love reading for October 2020 using our Romance Angel stack, our Tarot MUCHA, and our Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's just get started. We're going to start with the Romance Angel stack and find out the overview of your love life October 2020. Angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, all of them. Get up in here. Leo's love, October 2020. Oh, Leo. My lovely, beautiful Leo. Felt it right around there. There's something going on. You're definitely confused, Leo witches. I gotta talk about why though, because this is already pretty heavy. We have retreat, release your ex, and reconciliation. Now retreat, let's start here. It's time to disconnect from the world. I almost feel like you're trying to reconnect with an ex and have some reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and it's your ex, and that's why this is in reverse. Instead of saying the time has come to clear your energy and release, you guys are trying to... They've come back. I feel like they have come back. Okay, and if they haven't come back, they are coming back, Leo witches. Oh, this is why I'm like, okay, look, this is kind of confusing because, you know, you don't want to let go of that ex. They've come back, or they're coming back, and you guys are planning on running off together, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's get started. Woo. Already getting complicated, Leo witches. Like your love is ever any less than beautifully complicated, okay? I don't know why you guys be trying to run away together. Obviously, you need some time away from the world. Reconciliation. So, okay, let's talk about that ex real quick. Let's get on the ex. Releasing your ex in reverse. I feel like very rarely do I see these cards in reverse, but when I do, I gotta definitely say so because it's part of that, right? It's in reverse. You're not releasing that ex. What's going on with that? What's happening? Why are we hanging on to that ex? Two of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in the upright. So actually, you are in the process of cutting ties, and then ties of very long the past. You are in process of that, Leo witches. You're in process of cutting those ties, and then you're also in the process of tying new up at the same time. Tying new up, tying old up. I hear like both. Leos, you got a lot going on. You got new and old relationships that you're dealing with. No wonder it's so overwhelming and complicated. And this is why you need a new start, a fresh new mentality, a fresh new relationship. To be honest, I can't say that it has to be new. It can be the reconciliation of the past relationship. It's just that maybe the way that you've done things with this person needs to change or be different as well. If you're going to have a new start with them, Leo, got it right? Because, you know, like things ended in the first place for reasons. So they better be better, because I got the Two of Wands in reverse, and I do see that this means that you are cutting out your options. Like you would be more in a sexually dating kind of a feeling here and having choices, but you really are like, no, I know what I need to do. It's confusing at times because there's so much to do, so many to cut and to restructure on your thought frame, right? Your thoughts. Ooh, let's talk about reconciliation. Tell me all about that reconciliation. Chariot. So, oh my gosh, this is definitely somebody that you thought was stubborn, bullheaded, and you guys didn't see eye to eye, but you had great fucking sex. Of course. Gotta have the heat if you're gonna be in bed with a Leo. So, they brought it, and you liked it, because it takes somebody a little bit domineering to be able to handle a Leo, let's be real. But, you know, yeah, you guys had differences, and so that made things part between you two. And I mean, honestly, I see that's exactly why it's drawing you guys back. You had heat, you had chemistry. Oh, thank gosh. I hope this is genuinely an apology, because they fucking owe you one, Leo witches. You know I love you. I fucking love you, my kitty cats. That's why I'm always on your side. So they fucking owe you one, though. And so they better come clean and be honest. And I do see that that is happening. The lack of clothing is showing that they're genuinely being open and honest. And it's a healing feeling, a learning, healing, growing feeling. This is, how funny though, this is like so your card, the King of Wands. It just is beautiful though that it's like you're also, you know, growing dominant in your growth, your journey, your physical journey in love. You've grown leaps and bounds yourself. So even though there's this beautiful forgiveness and healing and reconciliation, you're still really standing in your own true self. You've morphed and grown and really become the king of your world. Like, I think it's just very beautiful, your own growth, Leo witches. I have the Hermit in reverse. So you are coming out of, like, you had that really big dark night. You had to go through a lot of learning, growing, and being alone. Not really feeling true love. Knave of Wands, right? Because, yeah, like, Page of Wands had a lot of growing and learning to do. And it takes a really fucking long time. And it was really slow and arduous with this reconciliation here. Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like you guys were at an impasse and you couldn't come out of that. This is not a new start per se. It's like something picking up again. That's why it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is not, you've been with this person before in this physical plane. Definitely. In this lifetime. It has happened. And then I do see the World. It just was in reverse. And I think that's because we're seeing the past coming back, right? Rather than it being like a fresh new opportunity relationship-wise. You are definitely reconciling with somebody, an ex, and they're who you're tying up for the next, honestly, cycle. Okay, retreat. Let's just give it a little card. High Priestess in reverse. So your retreating is more from a, okay, I feel really bad saying this, but I gotta say it, okay? It's from a scared point of view. You're scared what people will think that you're back with this ex. And so you're retreating, not out of, honestly, the higher sensibility, but because you're scared of what people will think of this relationship. And I have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and I hate to say this too, but this relationship right here, this retreat, if this Eight of Wands was in the upright, I would see that this love was growing to higher levels and abilities, but and it was more nurturing. And like, look at this beautiful little like two-way love chain here. It's so, you know, elevating love. But unfortunately in the reverse, I hate to say this, but I am absolutely seeing that this love is nothing new. This cycle is not going to be growing per se, okay? Oh gosh, Leo witches, I need some clarification about this relationship. You know, we do have this past person coming back. You guys are retreating together. I want to know if they're good enough for my Leo witches, okay? And right now, I'm not feeling like they are. I'm getting pissed off. Because yes, they owed you an apology, and they're giving it to you. And of course, you're being really forgiving, Leo witches. You know, you're being really forgiving of these guys, but I want to just know straight up if this is a good thing for my Leo witches. And I feel like you're in actually a fortunate cycle that's not growing and benefiting, and it's not becoming more intuitive, and it's definitely not in the physical plane getting any better. I got the World in reverse again. And the Two of Pentacles in the upright. And that is definitely telling me that you feel like you have to choose. Interesting. And it's a balancing act. Whoa. I didn't even know this card popped out, guys. I was just down here getting my crystal when I found the Four of Cups in the upright. And you're like, I'm really picking up for you guys that this relationship wasn't good in the past, okay? And that's why right now it's so hush-hush. Like emotionally, you're like, okay, over here, come on in. And you're letting this dark stranger into your gates of your paradise, your heart. The only problem is that, like, again, I just don't see this person as invested as you right off the bat with this Eight of Wands in reverse, saying that the cycle is not getting better. Okay? Best advice. Best advice. Because you know what? Five of Swords came out right away saying, it's over. And please pick up the remnants and move on. That doesn't mean pick up the relationship. It means pick up your mental sanity, pick up what you have left mentally. I just really feel there's been a big mental destruction by this person of you in the past. This is definitely a big, for my Leo witches who need to know, this is a huge warning. You're trying to retreat and pick up this relationship that died a long time ago for a reason, and you're trying to pick it up and grow it again, and it's not going to grow. It's not a relationship that's going to benefit you or take you any further. You've got to let this relationship go. Definitely it's a problem mentally with you, unfortunately, because we have swords. So mentally, you know, you have to let this go, and that allows you to physically let it go. So I'm getting, for some of you Leo witches who can't let this go mentally, I'd really like you to maybe contact somebody that you love and ask for their support. So somebody you love, somebody you trust, just reach out to them, because they will totally support you if you just said, I need help letting this go because I know this needs to go. It's not benefiting me, you know, and we're at a stalemate, but we're trying to make it work. Why are we doing this? Okay. Ooh, Leo witches. I just feel like any last advice. Any last advice? Yeah, judgment. You will not be judged. It's judgment in reverse, okay? I know you're so worried about being judged, and that's why we got the High Priestess in the retreat card in reverse. The High Priestess was reversed, and so was the Eight of Wands. You know, yeah, the High Priestess, you're worried, and that's why you're using the retreat method. Please use better judgment because you're not being judged, okay? Let's see. Anything else for my Leo witches so they can have the best love life possible? Oh my God. It's like, I want to tell you a story. You're not balanced right now in the give and take in this relationship. It's not balanced. Six of Coins in the reverse. Okay? They're Page of Pentacles, but this is very manipulative. They're like holding this like marriage like a carrot, and you're the donkey. And I hate it. Because they're just like, come on, a little bit further. Come meet me over here. And they're walking backwards. Ooh, and that's why it's that 8 infinity, right? Cycles, 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 cycles. You need to be the Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Pentacles, I meant. But I feel that wand energy only because I'm saying find your fire and put the power back in your lap, like how she's holding the pentacle in her lap. Right there. Okay. You need to get grounded too, sweeties. Go out and put your feet in the earth, my Leo witches. Get grounded. Find your boundaries and nurture that because, yeah, being on guard, I hate to say it, but this is the Page of Swords. You got to learn from this past. This is the Seven of Swords, and that's a deception. That's the last card. It's just like deception around this, unfortunately. And I still see you being the one to pick up, though, and leave. Okay? Please be the one to pick up and leave, Leo witches. And again, if you need support, you can always visit my channel too. Visit my website, book a session. We might need to dive into this a little bit further for some of you. If you even just need some witch counsel, we can do that under tarot. Okay, huns? Oh my gosh. Yes, Leo witches, pick up and leave. Pick up and leave. This is over. You're trying to retreat. You're trying to make this work, and you even feel guilty about it. For those of you who are trying to make this work, this reconciliation with this ex work, and it's not working, and you feel guilty and stuff, but you're trying to make it work, it's because it's not supposed to work. And I'm sorry to be so adamant, but I love you, my Leo witches. I fucking love you. I love you so much, and I want you to be safe, and I want you to be happy, and you deserve love, and this is not going to give it to you. So I love you so much. And, you know, please, until next time, peace, my witches.